Every effort must be made not to recruit women into engineering, but rather to recruit and demand more of men who become engineers. Ditto for med school and the law and every trade. If every Nobel Prize winner is a man, that's not a failure. It's kind of a cause for celebration. Why can't our celebration of male excellence in sports be translated into all facets of life? More successful men will mean more happy citizenry and a stronger nation. Such medicated, quarrelsome, and meddlesome women gain their meaning through the seeming participation in the global project. They are agents of the new world, but not new life. Such women are now the backbone of every left-wing cosmopolitan party in the Western world, from the Greens in Germany to the Democratic Party in America. And if our ideal woman is a childless media scold or a barren bureaucratic apparatchik, there is no question whether we can have a future. We can't. There is a question of whether we deserve one.
So that, POS, yeah, that video was from a year ago. And yeah, we're going to talk about the 2025, now into 2026 Heritage Foundation projects, right? Because they just want to push out the babies. And what's crazy is that it all interconnects. Okay, stick with me. But yeah, I mean, this nonsense of this, you know, really pushing the anti, like no marriage, anti, obviously the abort, you know, they really want people to be married and have kids and stay together as a family. And they'll give you incentives if you do that, right? But yeah, America's national marriage motto has changed from early and often to less and later over the past 60 years. You know, it's been legally redefined nationwide with Supreme Court's said people decision in a way that rejects the fundamental link between marriage and childbearing. And on the, you know, this site, right, crisis, extreme gravity crisis, that include mass subsidies for IVF, egg freezing, and genetic screening, combined with a market for babies where people, usually men of means, contractually create many children across many partners or surrogates. The ultimate end of this form of pronatalism envisions a world of artificial wombs and custom-ordered lab-created babies on demand. That's funny, because a lot of people are really about that. But if you really want to kind of ask why so many people that are actually trying to have children have to do the IVF and whatnot, maybe we should look into, you know, the food and, you know, maybe big pharma. But that might be crazy and a bit of a stretch though, right? Here's what's really funny. This site says, our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. That's crazy, because the Constitution has, well, if you want to talk about morals, yes, but Democrat, conservative, or Republican, majority of you, especially men, and yes, a lot of women too, you do not have morals, and then you want to push this religion, but that's not a part of the Constitution. Nope. I mean, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. First Amendment. And yeah, the government of the United States is not in any sense founded on the Christian religion. And this was and yeah, essentially the separation of church and state is good for all faiths, right? Because we don't need church and state combined, right? But for some reason, these Atlantical, really occult people that are kind of just, like, what's the word, brainwashing kind of sense. And I mean, you want to talk about religion, you take Christianity out of context, Catholic, Hindu, Buddhist, Muslim, I mean, the list is endless. But yeah, early national leaders understood that the separation of church and state would be good for all faiths, including Christianity. Jefferson rejoiced that Virginia had passed his religious freedom law, noting that it would ensure religious freedom for the Jew and the Gentile, the Christian and the Mahometan, the Hindu and the infidel of every denomination. And yeah, I mean, it kind of clearly states that you can be kind of whatever religion, okay? But hey, here's the thing. We're not going to stick with an occult. Entertainment purposes only though, right? It's funny though, because throughout history, Christian nationalists have fought against church-state separation. Why? Why? Because Christian nationalists, I think I have a different word for that now. But yeah, in the late 19th century, they even tried to amend the U.S. Constitution to add references to God, Jesus Christ, and Christianity. But their efforts failed. But you know what? Maybe that's because they don't have good morals. And yeah, that BAG, was hired by, yes, Ron DeSantis, right? And what? Babies over bachelor's degrees. DeSantis appointee says women should choose motherhood over higher education. That's funny. Is that? Oh, what? I'm sorry. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I mean, no. The fact that, I mean, where is it? I mean, this is like a 4-page document, right? But all I'm going to say is that morals are not there. You guys are liars, criminals, diabolical, in a conspiracy theory type of way, satanic. And I don't think that the Bible would be okay with any of this, right? But hey, let's push this project of the Heritage Foundation, right? Here's more of the document. I mean, this happened in Florida. That's crazy, right? Target, you can pause and read all of it, but let's, oh man. But it's all alleged, right? Because, for entertainment purposes, it's alleged, and no, none of these, like, thousands, because it's over 1,000, well over 1,000, and we're talking about ones that are maybe, well, yes, still alive, or the other ones were, disposed of. What's funny is that I looked at where he graduated from, and DeSantis graduated from Yale in 2001, and he was part of a secret society. What society, you ask? By the Skull and Bones. And when I saw that, I was like, that sounds so familiar. And then, yeah, it hit me. The Society's Holiday Island, Deer Island. And if you don't know about Deer Island, or other islands, I'm not just talking about the one in the Virgin Islands, no, I'm talking about islands, you're talking Skull and Bones. Hunting. For entertainment purposes, there might have been some people that like to hunt, and they weren't animals, like, that they were hunting. And, some of it is, where, in those files. And yeah, for the record, no, the Constitution is not based on religion. You can look it up yourself, like a lot of other things that are actual documents of proof of so many things. Wake up.